بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Um I'm Walid Shams al. Good morning, everyone. Today I'll be presenting a topic that all of us experience every day, whether it's on our phones, in movies that we watch, in the games we play, and even in advertisements that we get. My topic is the evolution of visual graphics. This topic will be presented for Madam Alia Farhana. We often take modern graphics for granted, but behind every smooth animation and transition and realistic 3D effect, there's a long journey or long history of development. So let's take a quick journey through how visual graphics evolved over the years. So when you compare an old video game from the 80s to a modern game or modern movie than nowadays. The difference is shocking. It's almost like comparing a stick drawing to a full HD movie. Visual graphics have changed dramatically over the years, and they have very transformed art, entertainment, education, advertisement, and so much more. Today, I will explain how graphics started, how they improved, and where they are heading to the future. In the early beginning of visual graphics, the earliest uh, computer graphics were extremely simple, mostly lines, dots, and basic shapes. This was around between the 50s and the 70s when computers were large and very limited. Early video games like the famous Pong, used nothing more than white shapes and lines. Uh, even through, even though the graphics were simple, they were exciting at the time because they were something completely new. So what is interesting is that even with limited technology, creativity was high. Developers had to work with only few pixels and very slow computers, yet they still managed to entertain millions. So the rise of 3D graphics and animation, everything changed in the 90s. This was like when 3D graphics started becoming mainstream. Now we got tools that could create shapes, add lighting, and add shadows and simulate movement. Suddenly, visuals looked more realistic and more dynamic. One of the biggest milestones was the release of the movie Toy Story in 1995, the first full-length movie that made entirely using computer-generated animation. That movie proved that digital graphics could be emotional, could be expressive, and powerful. Video games also saw a major improvement. Consoles like the PlayStation, Nintendo 64, and later the PlayStation 2 allowed developers to build full 3D worlds for the players so they can explore. So, modern graphics and future trends. Today, visual graphics are so advanced that sometimes you cannot even tell between the difference between simulation and reality. Modern tools like Unreal Engine and Blender allow creators to build lifelike environments with detailed textures, realistic lighting, and smooth motion. Even small content creators now are able to make such professional level graphics with the right software. And now we are entering a new era. Technologies like virtual reality, augmented reality, and artificial intelligence are pushing graphics even further. VR lets us step inside the graphics. AR blends digital images with the real world. AI helps generate realistic faces and animations and even entire scenes automatically. So what are we heading to the future? In the future, we may even use holograms and fully interactive 3D worlds you can walk through as if they were real. To conclude, the evolution of visual graphics show how quickly technology can grow. We went from simple 2D dots and shapes and lines to 3D animations to virtual worlds that feel real. Now, visual graphics are no longer just something to watch, it's something to experience. So, and as technology develops and continue to improve over the years, our digital worlds will only become more immersive and more impressive. To the end, thank you so much for paying attention and don't forget to leave a like and a comment. Thank you so much.